Unbuckle what? Charlie, I got this one. I got this one.
Wait,
Yo, what's up, vlog? We're here. The card is flipped over.
oh, there you go.
I broke the window. I kicked it.
Should we come out?
Yeah, go ahead and climb out.
Was it cracked at all, or did you just do it?
The window was kind of popping out, but like I was kicking it as hard as I could. It wouldn't pop out enough for me to actually squeeze through. Yeah, but those leg days, they're paying off.
I like it. All right, sweet. Well, while they're crawling out, I'm going to flip the car back over on its wheels. But then let's do it one more time. Let's see how fast you guys can get out with a tool today.
Say hi to the vlog. Oh wait, put your seatbelts on, guys. Where's
The roof is collapsing on Aspen.
I've got my seatbelt cutter.
Okay, I'm out. There you go.
I'm gonna get through the window.
Alright, we're on through.
Got my seatbelt open.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Oh! Get up, go. That seatbelt cutter
Worked really well.
Yeah, it goes straight through. That was like 1 second. I didn't even have to really like put pressure on it. Yeah. The car is good.
This car might not be going anywhere anytime soon.
So car fires are the second leading cause of death after home fires. And so today we're actually going to light this car on fire and give you a real life representation of how long does it take for the smoke to start coming in. People don't die from the fire, people die from the smoke inhalation. And so that's what we want to train you on today by putting myself in that scenario for you. But before I actually pass out from the smoke inhalation, we're going to go ahead and use a window breaker to break out. And this is part of your training, our training, so that way we can educate you on what happens if you get in an accident and your car does catch on fire. All right, so we just got in an accident. The engine is already on fire. We want to go over some of the myths as to things that work and don't work. A lot of people say, well, use the headrest. So far to date, we've not been able to get any headrest. See, that's already bending. We've not gotten any headrest to actually break any of the windows. They say that also, use the visor. Visors are even softer. They say, try your seat belts. So you can take your seatbelt and you can try it, and you can already smell the smoke starting to come inside here. So trying to use that's not working either. We can jump to the back seat here, and so yeah, smoke's already starting to come inside some. So anyway, so we can continue to use the headrest. Try that on the back window, and just nothing at all is working there. So that's why having a tool such as the seatbelt cutter and window breaker, that's why we sell these. Really simple. Just take it and you can just push it right up against the window, and you can go in the center. We have instructions that say go towards the corner, and kind of why you want to go towards the corner is because that way your hand doesn't go through. At the center here, when you do it, it's going through all of the window, and you can cut yourself kind of like we did earlier today with Charlie. So just right here, and just push it right there. Just one push, and that breaks the window. You can do the small windows. Of course, you can't crawl out through that. You can do your back window if you need to get out. Over here, oh, my eyes are starting to burn. So right there also. So anyway, then just finish kicking your window out, and then you can get out through your window. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hurry and get out through here and get the fire put out. My eyes are on fire, guys. You definitely have a few minutes. Another myth about fires and your car. Oh, about your car being on fire. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put that out. Sorry. So, another myth that I want to go over about car fires is that a lot of people think that the car is going to blow up. Cars only blow up in the movies. In real life, there's no pressure in the fuel tank, so they do not blow up. So another thing I want to point out, like this vehicle has been in a heavy accident. We got the front end. You see the airbags that have actually been deployed. And let's say that by chance I ended up getting knocked out. But, you know, sometimes the window breakers aren't for saving you and your family. Sometimes they're for saving somebody else. So let's say that the car was on fire. And see the door right here? You can't get it open. In fact, there's not even a handle here. But you have the opportunity, if you have one of these in your car, to simply come up, push it, break the window, and do everything you can to, one, get those smoke and those flames to start coming outside to give them a chance at breathing better, and then figure out, stay calm, how are you going to get them out? All right, now the moment you all been waiting for, that car, that pond, and Charlie is back. He had to go to the hospital because he got glass on his arm. Charlie, how you feeling about all this?
I'm so excited. I got my permit yesterday, so this is my second day driving, and I already get to drive a car into the water.
So we have several news stories of kids your age, you know, and not just kids your age, but, you know, people of all ages who end up, you know, driving for the first time, getting their permit. Not to worry mom, but this is good for mom to hear also, is that, you know, we're putting you through a training here that should you end up in the water, stay calm. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're not getting excited about it. And I know you're excited about this, but, you know, again, you know, you want to stay calm. I'm sure that we can get our seatbelts undone in here, but let's say they are jammed. So let's go ahead and use the seatbelt cutter today. And then we have a baby in the car, you know, so my brand new, you know, you're now a teenage father to a new little preemie baby that's in the middle seat here. So we're going to take our time to let's get to the middle seat, because as the car goes in, it's going to nose dive, and not nose dive, but it's going to slowly sink nose first. And so as it begins to fill up, we're moving to the middle seat, we're saving your child, then we're getting to the rear window with a game plan of, okay, now when we break the window, out we go. Like we want to be, the moment we break it, we want to go as quick as we can at that point. So that's what we're going to end up doing. And we're going to do a lot of, you know, we have some time inside, so we're going to talk about it as we go. We'll also do some additional myth busting, such as we've shown it all day long. Do these headrests work? Do you have the answer?
No.
Yeah, they don't work. No, you don't have the answer, and no, they don't work.
No, they don't work.
Yes, they don't work. And I say, Charlie, let's get in the car and put you in the pond.
Awesome.
All right, let's do it. There we go. So, well, don't forget, we gotta save your baby.
Yep.
Okay, does she have a name? What's your baby's name?
Is it a girl or boy?
It's a girl.
Her name's Maple.
Maple, all right. Make sure we save Maple today. Might be dead too. I don't know, because the battery was dead earlier.
So,
Do you know how to start a car?
I thought I did.
Okay, well, you just gotta turn it.
You ready?
I'm ready. You gotta put it in gear, Charlie. You know how to drive?
Yeah.
You told me you knew how to drive.
I do.
All right.
Alright.
Whoa, Charlie. Alrighty. Yes, now we gotta worry about getting out of here. So, like I said, what's happened now? So we gotta get our seatbelts off. So we won't do that. See how it's starting to fill up in the front a little bit here. Go. All right, now here, I'll do it. All right. Slice that. Up at an angle. Now let's go save your baby.
You got the baby out?
Hey, baby. Yep.
Go to the back.
Yeah. Head to the back. So as you can see, Charlie, you got quite a bit of time as the car is filling up here. Really, because the car's still floating, we have lots of time. We're doing like a longer case scenario for people. Really, we could be right here right now, and we could just be breaking the window and just whoop, and we could be climbing out the window while it's still above water. And that's really what you want to be doing. But we find a lot of people in the back of the car because the engine compartment is what weighs the vehicle down. Now it's really starting to sink a lot faster. And this is a 10, 12 foot pond, so this whole car is going to go underwater. So I'm going to give you that window breaker.
Break
Yep. Now go ahead and break it. All right, now break it out. Go. Go out. So see, once it came up over the windows, how fast that started going?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now, hand me the window breaker. I'm going to show people how it breaks underwater, because a lot of people say, hey, can you actually use the window breaker underwater? So we can do that right here. We're going to say, let's say that somebody's in the car. I got to go save, like you've never made it out, down and under. Then come back up, drop my vest, then head back down and go save them if I could. There was a news story recently about a mom and two of her kids that were drove into the water. Similar situation like this, and a passerby was able to jump in, save the mom and one of the kids. but unfortunately, the baby didn't make it.
I'm not making this video to sell you one of these. I'm making this video because I have seen things on this channel. I have seen things being a part of this team. It is very, very sad seeing somebody that tried to get out of their vehicle who was unsuccessful. It is very, very sad seeing all these accidents that possibly could have ended a lot differently if they had this knowledge. This isn't an infomercial. This is me saying I care about you and I want you to be able to give yourself the tools and the chance to survive crashing into the water.
A new warning. Every year, an average of 300 people drown in their cars, and authorities are now offering a different piece of advice.
We tested underwater car a few years ago. Episode got a lot of great response, specifically because I didn't realize that is a lot of people's greatest phobia, is being in a car when it goes underwater.
Don't try to open the door. Water pressure makes this extremely difficult to do. And even if you could open the door, this would allow for even more water to come in.
Oh my God, it's coming up under the windshield. Wow, I can feel the pressure. All right, I only have a couple more breaths here. Of the people that I find underwater, in my opinion, I feel as though 50% of them could have escaped if they would have had a window breaker. Because a few things that I have seen with my own eyes over time as we have done this, is I have found people crawling from the front seat to the middle seat, trying to get out.
She's in the back of the vehicle.
Driver's side window is halfway down.
Passenger side windows are up.
I think that a window breaker would have saved his life. All the windows are up, and Jacob was doing everything he could to escape. If they would have just had a window breaker, I feel like they could have made their way out. So today, I want to break it down to you and talk about several of the mounting options and ways that you can use your window breaker and show you some examples. And this is what a lot of people will end up doing that are in the vehicles, is they will end up climbing to where there's water, or where there's air. Yeah, see how fast it fills up? And so you see how much air is still on the back of it there. And I'll show the window breaker working under the water here. So if you want to see how this window breaker works underwater to save my life, this is one episode you are not going to want to miss.
The day after that video, I purchased the window breaker that we were demonstrating from Adventures with Purpose, and I put it on my wife's keychain. This is my wife's keys. And this is probably, and hopefully she never uses it, but this is going to give me the peace of mind that if she is ever without me, with our baby, this is going to give me the peace of mind that if she's ever without me, with our baby in the back, and an accident occurs, I 100% know that she can pop a window and get out.
Now, before we jump back over to the car and we show you some detailed mounting options, let's open up one of the packages and show you exactly what's included with every window breaker and accessory kit. First thing is, you have to decide what color do you want. Right now, we have 8 colors to choose from. By the time you see this video, we might have another color or 2. The first thing that comes included in your package is, of course, the 2-in-1 window breaker. It has the pin that will pop out that, first of all, it says push here. As you push it against the window, the pin will pop and hit your window. Make sure that you do not use your finger over that. It will cause you to bleed. So you can test it on wood, you can test it on paper, you can test it on glass, whatever you want to test it on. This, you can use it over 10,000 times is how this new one is designed versus the older one, which may have worked, right around 100 times. So take it, test as many times as you want. It's going to leave holes. It's going to leave indentations. Do not test it on your finger. You will bleed. Also included is the seatbelt cover. It's right underneath this little translucent blade. And so that can pop on, pop off in the event that you have it on your keys, around your visor, wherever. You can take it and pop it off as you need it. Also included in the packaging now, we do have a user manual for you. Last time we did not on our older version, caused a little bit of confusion. So we have some nice pictures for you now on exactly how to use it and what's included in your package. Now, we also live in a world where we have key fobs now and not necessarily keys that go in. So people are saying, well, what if my keys are in the car and what if they get tossed around and now I don't know where my window breaker is in an emergency when I need it? So we listened and we said, you know what? One thing we can do to solve that problem is let's create a visor clip. So the way that it works is simply slide your window breaker into the visor clip and we'll go mount it up in just a moment, but that's what that is. That's your visor clip. Within your package, we have also included some zip ties as well as a key ring as well. For the new permitted driver that's about ready to be taking your vehicle out, give them every chance that they have, just in case they end up in the water, they end up in a crash, in a fire, upside down, their doors are jammed, their seatbelts are jammed. You want to make sure that your kid is coming home at night.